Good morning, and welcome to this Monday morning's mixed media piece. And it is week 16 today. Perhaps I shouldn't say good morning because I had to be somewhere quite early this morning, so it's a little later today. But anyhow, I'm ready to get going for making a party today, I think. My name is Lisbeth, and I'm a Danish abstract mixed media artist who likes to do all sorts of things. Jelly printing, slow stitching, collaging with fabric and papers, and making books, altering books, all sorts of things. And if you like these things, you come to the right channel. And again, a warm welcome to all of you. This book was altered from an old children's book, and I will put a link below in the description box with a link for how I altered the book. And there's a playlist where all the pages I have made in the book also are on videos. And today this here is where I left you, and I am in frame. This is where I left you last time, and today I thought I would do some grid journaling. And I haven't done anything to the pages except gluing these two together. And then I have a small tin plate, 5 by 5 centimeters, and I have just taken a pencil and drawn around it like this. Hope sliding a little around here, and now you can see there's 6 there and 6 there, and it is my plan to make very small collages and perhaps a little mark making and a little painting, and I don't know yet. And when I'm done, I don't know how it looks with the text peeking up there. Perhaps I will paint it white or black or whatever I fancy to do when I'm done, or perhaps I will leave it. I don't know yet. But I have gathered all my bit small scraps here in my favorite colors. And you can probably recognize some of them from earlier projects, and some a little bigger scraps here, and perhaps I would like to incorporate this too. And then I have this piece of copy paper if I need some contrast to all the earth colors. And this is a paper I have just dyed with hibiscus tea. So this is the plan for today. So let us see what happens, and let's get started. Before I start collaging, I would do a little mark making, and you probably won't be seeing much of it, or perhaps not anything of it when I'm done. But this is, you probably all know the fear of the blank pages. So just to let go and put some marks in, and you can see it's a Stabilo oil, a big fat one. And yeah, it is water soluble, so perhaps some will smear, but I don't care. But I hold it here at the end, and I haven't not much control over it. But yeah, something like this, then you're already going. And then I also like to use some tissue paper, because you can see a little through it, and put some pieces of it different places at in the small squares like this. And then I will take my ruler here. I will just move these things a little. I wish I had a smaller, or not so long a ruler, but I will tear this off here. Or perhaps I can just cut it. And I I don't mind if I go a little over the edges, so it isn't so precise, because yeah, it is just for practicing making small abstract collages, and this is the only thing this is for. It is for your own amusement and enjoyment, to see what you like and what you don't like. And you can see it is coming a little over there. So, but about that, and I will do that mostly all of the 12 small squares I have made. But you don't need to see me do it on all 12 small squares. So I will do what I think it needs, and then I will be back. So I have grabbed all these quite strong garish orange colors here, because the next layer I think I want to be this color here. And I can't say there isn't any specific order I do this in. I just do it intuitive and what I feel for at the moment. So these are some different things and different papers. So I will use a little of them on the 12 small squares. So not all 12 will have a piece of this, but 2 or 3 will have this, and 1 this, and 1 perhaps that, or something like this. Yeah, we will see. So I will just put them here aside for a little, and see, I have this orange stripe here, and where can I place it? And perhaps I think I want to place it up there. And then I can just do it like this, and then again my blue glue stick here. Put it on here and up to the pencil line. I don't know if I will be using this one, but this is also a translucent paper. So let's see here. I'll be taking this one. Perhaps go in there with this one. Now you can see I'm beginning to overlap, and then some of the black disappears there, but there's still a little black peeking up there, and I like that. You see I have this little tip here, maybe I can use that there. Not tip, but that little piece there. Like this, and it is a quite strong color, this orange, but I think it's fine. Perhaps like this. And you're really in the small parts moment here. It isn't much you're using. also have this. This is again another orange piece. I can take a snip of it here. Put it there. This. Yeah, I really don't know about this paper here. I really like it, but yeah, perhaps it is too translucent to this, or I can overlap over a piece of this here, perhaps. I will try to use it and see what happens. You never know. I will just take a pencil and make a little mark where to cut. And, I will make a big overlap here, and then there's a small line here. We can put something else. And again, there's a white border, and I don't like that, so I will tear it the other way so it disappears. So I think I will put this big one up here. Like this. But I think you can see what it is I'm doing, so I will put some of these oranges paper on all the other squares and be back. So done with the oranges colors, and I found a little snip of this, and I think I want to put a piece of it here. And I will just put a little mark where I want to cut it. Sorry, my scissor is banging the table. Like this here, and I have this strip I want to put up there. Yes, this is. Like this. And then I think I will try to make one, finish one at a time from now. Oh, perhaps I will jump a little around again, I don't know. And I really don't know. I talked about this blue paper, but I don't know if I like it or I don't like it. It could work, but I have this paper and I really want to have some small thin lines in, and if I do that, I don't know if this paper and the blue, I like that together, but I can that is too much, too big. Perhaps this is better. Something like that. Oh, I really don't know with the blue one, because if I decide to use the blue one there, I will have to put a little blue in all the other small squares. I will just think a little, or perhaps I can try to show you Here I have a small red piece. Then again this one over. Yeah. That is hard decisions, yeah. If I would do what I do normally, I would go with the red, because that is my color scheme. But sometimes it is nice to do something else. So I think I will try to use this blue paper here. So let us commit and glue this blue paper down. And then this piece, it is a piece of tissue paper with bronze paint and another color of paint. And do I have a smaller one somewhere? This one here perhaps. Yeah. Like this, and then a piece of the dots. Just cut them off there also. This is a heavier paper, so normally I would take my matte gel or some gel medium. It doesn't have to be matte, and use it. But since I'm just filming now, I will use a good amount of glue on from my glue stick, and this is the way this one is going to look. Yeah, I think I will, yeah. What do I want to do? It is quite much blue here if I do it like this. Perhaps, yeah. Here I think it works fine. So I will just that. And I really like the tone edges and the contrast between the orange and the blue here. And instead of putting a big strip, I will just take a little of this here. Put it up there. Like this. And I think this one works fine. And you can still see some of the Stabilo oil, not Stabilo oil, but the Stabilo woody peeking up through the tissue paper. Yeah. This one could work here. Oh, I forgot It's an awful noise that makes. Like this. It feels quite landscapey, this one. So I also have a leftover of a blue thing here. Perhaps I can use this in down here, because it wasn't much I was using down here. Yeah. I'm nearly out of glue stick again. And the shop where I'm buying my glue sticks, every time I come there they roll out the red carpet. I'm a big customer in buying glue sticks. It's just a small piece of this up here. Boops, boops, go away. Take it down there. Yeah. I need a little piece there of something. You can see it is coming together. Slowly, slowly it is coming together. And I go a little here and a little there, so no particular way other than the way I feel I like to do it. Yeah. I can cut a couple of millimeters here also, so it won't be that big. Yeah, like this, and perhaps just put a bit of that there, perhaps the other way. Yeah, I think this is how we'll do this one. I think I will stop in a little while because else it will be a very long video, and I think you have understood what it is I'm trying to do. Yeah, I will stop now, and then I think I will do most of them so they are finished, and we can look at them, and perhaps there's a little nursing to do. So I am done with the small squares, and when I look at them, I think they are quite cohesive, and that was also what I was, that was my intention. And most of them I think is working quite well. This one I think is missing something. And here I have, on this side, I have all the scraps, small scraps I have cut off or teared off, or this is going to the bin when I'm done. But I think I have this small piece here, and I think I want to put it there to give it a little more color there, like this. I think that helped. And I also have some small strips like this, and I'm always trying to see if I can fit them in or put them in somewhere, for instance like there, and there's a smaller one there, but I don't think there is any more places I can fit them in without it is looking strange. There's a little corner here that fell off. So there, and you can see if I put them up close, they are so neat in the squares, and I don't think that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, and I don't think either that the text picking up in between does. It doesn't matter to me. But if you don't like it, paint it, or paint the pages before you start. The only thing I want to do now is see if there are any white spots or something I don't like, and then I will take my Caran d'Ache and give them a little makeover. By the way, I think I forgot to say, I have another video for a long time ago where I made, I think there's 16 small squares in all greenish colors, and I would put a link below in the description box for that for you. I can see there's a white edge there I don't like, so let us get rid of that if it is possible. Like this. It is Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2, and they are water soluble, therefore I can go in like this. Of course I could do it like this also, but It is just finding a color you think match where it's needed. Yeah. I ain't supposed to overdo it, but I think that is fine. And there was a place, I think, what this color is, this blue one, Peruvian blue. Let me see. Oh, that is very blue. Perhaps I'll have it darker. Boop, boop, boop. Go there, that's, yeah, I don't know if it is more purple. I think it is. I don't like that color there, so I'll just take my finger, smear it, and then it is okay. Yeah, I think that is all I'm going to do. I will take out some close-ups at the end of the video, and then you can put your nose into it in more details. So yeah, this is just one example on how you can do it. So use all your small bits and leftovers to do these small glass scratches. And I stop here, but I could also have continued and begin to do mark making. For instance, in the blue areas, I could have made dots and stripes and all other kinds of marks. The thing is to stop before it gets so overloaded, so it gets confusing to look at. So yeah, but I think these work quite okay. But if you have liked what you have seen, perhaps learned something, or you have been inspired, please give my video a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing my little Danish channel. That would be very helpful of you, and I would appreciate it very, very much. So take care and be creative until next Monday. See you there. Bye bye.